Peace, what's going on? You know how we do, man. This is Dutch from Prison Riot Radio, and today we got a special guest, my big brother, man, of the legend, Shebo. Peace, beloved, how you doing?
Man, what's up with you, my brother? How's it going, man?
Man, you know how we do, man. Making the best of the bad situation, moving it forward, man. What's good on your end?
You know, just steady climbing, man. Just trying to put pieces together, man, you know? Taking care of the fam, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wanted to touch base with you. It's been a while, and I really wanted to share with the people what you got going on because I think it's very special. I think it's going to be impactful for our community. First,
this call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
Let's talk about We Nation and tell the people about that.
Well, We Nation is, you know, a bunch of brothers. It started in a prison, a level 4 yard. You know what I mean? How, you know, I'm just becoming a part of it. You know, they pulled me on board, and you know, I heard the stories and heard the mission, and I'm all the way with it. You know, prison reform,
right,
and gang prevention, and you know, steering our kids into the right direction that we didn't get. You know,
absolutely. And Jay Burton and the brothers, man, shout out to those brothers, man. They doing some amazing things. I was taking some with them. I really appreciate you for coming on board as well because if you're involved, and we can definitely take it to the next level. Let me ask you about when he's building on your nonprofit. Let's talk about that and what you got going on with that.
Well, you know, it's just started, and I don't really want to talk too much about our plans and stuff. You know what I mean? Because we just started. You know, we haven't. You know what I'm saying? We haven't made a step yet, but we plotting and planning
right,
and we putting it together. You know what I mean? So,
right.
You know, it's like, you know, the plan is to in 10 years. You know what I mean? Shit, 70% of this gang violence gonna be turned down. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
That's real.
Now, I definitely get that. Looking at it from the point of view of the overall perspective, right? As far as, you know, looking back at your past and impact that you want to have going forward in the future, what would you tell your younger self about getting involved with the gang life?
I mean, you know, being a part of a gang is the lowest thing in life you can do. That's when you don't have parents, you don't have any support. So you go to the streets and you get support from these guys, you know what I mean, that's just trying to survive because maybe they don't have parents. Or maybe, you know what I mean, their parents is pimps and hustlers, and you feel me? But you got these other kids that come from, they got parents, they got a good family, they got both of their parents in the same home, and they still in the car putting in work with a nigga ain't got no parents, ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, we didn't have no big brother out there to say, hey, you know how you go to the yard and you get fresh to the prison, a nigga tell you, hey man, don't fuck with them niggas over there, man. Them niggas sucks. Them niggas over there real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing when you go outside. Hey man, them niggas ain't got no motherfucking goals. Niggas ain't got no motherfucking future. Fuck them. Go over there to the little center over there and holler at him. You feel me? There was no direction for us. But we got direction right now. We the ones they look up to. We the ones that put the work in. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that did 30 years and coming back and you know what I'm saying, trying to move these kids the right way. You know, it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
These kids look up to them. Then it's the counselors that the kids need. Like, we the real counselors. We the ones that need to go apply and get the counselor job. You know what I'm saying? Because them kids ain't finna listen to a motherfucking no tie. They ain't finna listen to a motherfucker like that he think is a buster and ain't been in the car and put no work in. He ain't trying to listen to him. Fuck you, nigga. You don't know nothing.
Right.
But if he talking to a nigga like me, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of niggas like that out there. You feel me? It's a bunch of niggas out there that done put the work in, did time. They still tapped in. They still from wherever the fuck said they from. I'm from 29. I'm still from there. You feel me? I just don't gang. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need strong members to come get up under this We Nation and push that issue right there.
No, absolutely. And that's a good way of putting it. Let me ask you this. as coming from the background that you come from, I mean, not only from a street point of view, but from the music point of view, you've had an impact on several generations. And I want to ask you, how do you see today's artists? I mean, do you see them as having a role in bringing forth the betterment of the community, or do you just think that they just are just entertainment?
What, these artists nowadays? The new era artists you're talking about?
Yep.
I mean, it's like, they out there to get what they can get. It's a few people that have substance, that really ain't just doing it because it's a bag they can chase, or some people got some love for the game, and some people, they speaking some knowledge. But majority of them, that's just pill head dope music, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all pill head dope music. And I'm going to tell the kids, hey, if you want to live your worst dreams on a music record, that's cool. I respect the motherfucker rap about all that shit on the record, and then when you see him, he very respectful. He got his shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I respect that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from the cloth. You ain't got to live that shit no more, man. You ain't got to do that shit, man, when you come from the soil, man. You can just say what the fuck you want to say. You don't have to live it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, that's been an aspect of it. But I mean, at the same time, the individuals out here, the responsibility that they have, as we talked about before, we talk about the Nikes and the all of the different brands and these individuals.
This call is from the North Carolina Correctional Facility.
The NFL, all of them have a responsibility to uplift the culture that we trying to correct, because they do have an input, they do have an impact.
Right, they try, but they only could do so much. They got to maintain their position. You know what I'm saying? They got a position they got to maintain. So that's why we be reaching out, trying to get funding from certain people. You know what I mean? But then again, you got to look at the motherfuckers reaching out, trying to get funded. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Most of these niggas is leeches. Most of these niggas never had no money. And most of these niggas ain't got no goals in life. All they doing is trying to leech off somebody and run off with the money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we trying to build. We nation, we trying to build this with nothing but powerful brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking for nothing but to help people.
Right.
That's it.
True indeed.
That's it.
True indeed.
All we want to do is create these programs for these neighborhoods to better the environment over there, man. That's it, bro.
And it's definitely time. I mean, each generation, we've had several generations going on all the way to the Panthers. Each generation has had a group of young brothers and sisters who have decided to stand up and say no more and push the envelope forward to better the community. And at this particular time, especially with the way things are going, it's our time. We have to do that. And we got to save these babies, man, because you spoke of that the other day. When we got to get to these babies now before they get a determined idea in their head and get locked in.
Oh, yeah, we going to get them. We're going to get them. They ain't going to even see the change. The ones above, the older dudes, they ain't going to even see the change, because we're going to be working on them babies. We're going to be in schools. We're going to be in group homes and charter schools and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we got to be at.
That's beautiful.
Them juveniles, we got to be
that's
against
beautiful.
I mean, we got to. Or it ain't going to never stop. They don't expect nothing but the big homie.
Yeah. That's
how you going to get back, big homie? How you going to get back, big homie? You feel me?
That's for sure.
To give back.
That's for sure.
If you ain't with that,
let me ask you this. Word the love.
For real.
Yeah, for real. Let me ask you this before we get out of here, because I know you got a busy schedule. Let me ask you what you want to say to the youth right now. This is the addressing those who you can reach out to with your face right now.
Man, I'm just say everybody got to give, find out what it is, and go in on it. You know what I mean? If you can draw good, whatever it is, everybody got a gift, man. And that's what people, they so caught up in this social media and shit, they done forgot about their gifts. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go hard on what you're good at, period. You know, and the big homies like me and the rest of them niggas, even the ones above me, we was misled. You feel me? We weren't supposed to be
right.
each other. We was misled what this shit was about. You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is now, and that's what we're going to preach. You feel me? So, hey.
Jeez, huh? Word.
Yeah. Stay safe out there. Keep your head up. And zero in. Real.
Absolutely. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let the people know how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you on social media.
Hey, CBO, CBO, my father, MOB father, all social medias. All of them. CBO, my father.
That's for sure. Nah, that's for sure, man. Yo, y'all just don't know, man. Stand right here. Nah, I appreciate you coming through, man. Legend, man. And I love you for all you doing out there, man. I send my salute for stuff, bro, man.
Man, like,
I see everything we come to bring it to fruition, man.
Man, let's get it, man. It's going to take us to do it. It can't be done, you know what I'm saying, without us coming together doing it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, yo, this is Dutch signing off of Prison Live Radio, man. Peace.
Man, one.